Welcome to Pelly Plays Games, Iwo Jima, turn 12. Here we go. So, landing. We actually have units landing now on turn 12. And I did notice when I pulled them out, 21st Regiment of the 3rd Division, 2 engineer units. They actually land in YRB. I had them just random, but I mean, this is probably the best way to do it. I'm sure that everyone who plays this game has probably done it the exact same way. Because why not? These guys can stack, and there's only one place to land here. The rest of these guys can split up and land in 2 spaces. So basically, no drift, no hits, nothing is able to hit them. So I'm not even going to draw cards. I'm just going to drop them in there. Just like so. So, yeah, the beach is nice and clear. These guys just got to come in and have it easy to start their day off with, or to start their evening off with. Alright, so they're in. That's that. Now, it is the evening. I get an HQ phase. So, I have definitely some units I want to pull off. I got this grouping here. So, I've got HQ, I got a heavy weapon, which I can pull off, I might as well. And I got all these 3s. Okay, so I got 1, 3. Where's my 4th guy? Where's my... I know I moved them over. I got 1, 2, oh yeah, they're all there. Alright. I, K, and L. So 2 of them are 2 steps. And I can go ahead and pull my heavy weapons off too. That doesn't count towards the battalion, but he's hit. I might as well. I mean, I got to spend extra points to heal him. That's the problem. Is that he's going to take 4 points to heal up completely. So the question is how, I hate to say I don't care about him, but how much do I care about him to heal him up completely? I think I'm going to leave him out there, and I might heal him 2 points, and then maybe see later on whether I need him and I'll heal him again. But these guys are coming off. They're coming off in the evening, so they're going to go here. I'm going to heal them up completely because that's how I do. And so we are going to go 2, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. But I'm going to get a point back. And I know it's morning and all that, but so I'm going to only take 3 points off. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Over here, I don't think there's anybody I need to take off. Yeah, at least not yet. Once Suribachi falls, then there'll probably be a lot of them that I might as well reserve them. And then I can bring them right back in up closer to the fight instead of having them move over there. But it really depends on how solid I have communication cut off, because I don't want to run into a situation where I leave things open. So that's going to be the key, and these guys here might be the key to that. If I can start moving 4 over this way and send 3 straight up the gut to take that northern area, then I can leave 5 in reserve, maybe even completely. Just take everybody off the board. And then generate a whole bunch of points for 5. And then just start doing that, rotating in and out. I don't know. We'll see how that works. I know that I can do that for 5. But everybody else, the 4s and the 3s, I'm not sure. All right. So that's that. Now I can move these guys down. So my command posts here are still in 3. My command post here is still in 2. And I can drop my 21st Division command post if I want to. 21st Division HQ. Now the question is, do I need to at this point? And if so, can I drop it way up here? Because there's no rules that say you have to put it near your things or whatever. If I drop it way up here, then he's going to have several turns to grow his reach. So that might be the call. Just let these guys, because their HQs are going to be able to get them up. They'll be in command of the HQs. They're going to stay solid right next to them. So if I put this guy way up top, then by the time these get up there, hopefully this will be at least a range 3, and maybe even, you know, and then get it closing in on range 4, and they can start moving that way. So I think I'm going to do that. So this guy's going to be command range. Yeah. So where? Somewhere where I'm in command, I'm not in field of fire, and I'm not in danger of being in field of fire. How about this purple? I control it. It's not in anybody else's field of fire, and it's nice and north, so I can start taking these out. Leave these to the 4th Division. That's in the middle of the board. And then the rest of the 4th Division coming across the bottom. Why not? Let's try it. Okay, so that's that. I haven't increased my range anywhere, but I have taken more positions. So that guy can garrison that blue position that I just took. I can also is this guy in a field of fire? Yes, it is. So I can't garrison that red one. That might be the only position I've taken that I can garrison. What about this guy up here? Yeah, I can garrison that guy right there. The red from 27. Oh no, 27 is still range 2. Sorry, somebody text me. I may be all alone tonight, but people still know where I am. Okay, no big deal. Alright. Alright, so I can't garrison that red position, right? Because I'm not within 3 of any HQs that actually have range. Now, if I move that one that I just put down, if I move that back one, then I could garrison that. Is that worth it? No, it's not. He'll expand soon enough. Eventually, I'll pull that engineer off, or I'll move him back with his group. So I can leave him there right now and still hold that position, so I'm not too worried about it. All right. Anything else in the HQ phase? Oh, yeah, replacement points. More replacement points. Let's see what I need to replace. So I didn't get hit too much, as much that day as I have other days. So what do I have? I got that guy's hit. So I want to replace, that's 1. Let's keep that out there for now. Whoa. 2. Those guys are full strength. Those guys are full strength. I know I got a bunch in here. I got 1 there. I think everybody else is full strength. Yeah, because I've been doing a good job of barraging with my, and having my cheat stack in there. Did I get these guys? Yeah, I did. Okay. So yeah, it's just this stack and that one over there. So that's 3. That's 4. That's 5. And that's 6. And look at that. Now that stack doesn't look quite as bad. I might as well take this last guy. That's 7. Alright. So that's 7 step losses I have healed for 5th division. So that moves them from 38 to 31. I can't remember what it ends up being once you get down to X, 14 I think it is. Then it drops your, you can only have three catastrophic losses as opposed to 4. I don't know if that is also a condition of you can't drop below then, otherwise you're done. I don't think so. But I think it's important to keep these guys healed. Now obviously, I'm down almost halfway, and it's not even halfway through the game. But once these guys hit over here, take this out, I won't need to heal them really anymore until I start moving up there. Now I say this, and there's a lot of units that I'm going to be running into in sectors 3 and 4. There's still a ton of replacement units, reserve units, a lot in 3, not so many in 4, but I still got a lot of people to run through. I have to eliminate everybody on this board. Now, technically, I may be able to control positions to where not every one of those is going to come out through the entire game. But yeah, I feel like I'm doing good, but I feel like I might be running out of replacement points where the move across is going to hurt. But again, if I can take Division 5, and if I can put them in reserve and keep them in reserve for several points, I'll be getting 4 points a turn, or 4 points a day, and that'll help build me back up. So I think that's key. So go ahead and use my replacement points on Division 5 to keep them fresh in the fight against Suribachi, and let them rest for a few days. And there is that rest rule. There's something where if an entire division rests for a certain, I can't remember what it is, but well, actually, the whole board can rest. And I don't know how that works and why the Japanese would leave me alone if I just decide, we're not fighting today. Not sure how that works. I didn't really read into that because I thought, well, when would I use that? But I may have to look into that. But I need to take this first. Once I take Suribachi, I think I'm going to slow down a second and look at some of these things and figure out, all right, what can I do to keep these guys fresh? So I'll worry about that later. All right, so that's my replacements for there. Now let's move over here to this grouping. I've moved that one heavily wounded group off. And that may be the only one that's truly an issue. I got a step loss there, that's 1. I got a step loss there, that's 2. These guys, I think I forgot to turn back around. I thought I caught them all, but I missed these. So that was 2. Looks like I probably have some here. No. Alright, I did a really nice job of keeping these guys clean this day. So maybe I do take that heavy weapons off. Since I have the spare points, since I really don't have too many people that have gotten hurt. I can go ahead and spare the points for that group, or for that heavy weapons. Yeah, why not? Let's take him off. You're welcome, sir. I'll put him over here, and that will immediately be 4 points. 2, 3, 4. That'll put the 4th division at 34. Yeah, so yeah, let's do that. Alright, so no more garrisons. Got my regimental HQs okay. I did my replacement points. I took people off. I don't know what... I'm not really worrying about it, but if you see on the card, and I don't remember reading this, and I may have missed it. Number 4 here on the turn sequence track says assign tank and engineer units to regiments. What? I thought they could command whoever. And I don't know how you would assign. So I don't know if that's like, something that they printed on there that they took away that rule, or whether it's a rule that I just flat out missed. But I don't know what that means. So someone can clue me in. But I'm not too worried about it. All right, these step losses are gone. So, all right, I'm pretty well full up. I'm pretty well healed up. In fact, yeah, I don't think I have one step loss out here anymore right now. I took my heavily wounded people off. Everybody here who was wounded is healed up. Yeah, so I don't think I have any step losses whatsoever out here. So I'm doing pretty good there. And again, I know I've done some accidental cheats that probably helped with that. And I guess maybe that's the trade-off. If I did this right, then I might be suffering more losses and putting anybody in the infantry loss box. But I didn't. So that's okay. I'm enjoying it. So, that's what it's all about. I'm enjoying the game. And, I had made a post on BGG right after I got the game, and I tried to figure it out, that I was not angry, but I was a little bit fed up with trying to figure out how to do it and not getting replies on some of the rules I couldn't understand. And so I put the game away, and I basically just said I'm shelving it for a while. I'm shelving it till I can get better rules, and I can get maybe somebody who creates a flip chart or whatever. But I got excited when I started watching Jeff Fike's video series to play this again. I've been checking the BGG website for updated rules. They haven't come. They were promised in January. It's now almost the end of April, and they're still not there. But anyway, I got excited to try this again, and I'm enjoying it. I made it farther than I did the last time I played, when I just gave up on like turn. Well, anyway, so it's going pretty well. So I feel like I'm doing good. The other guy gave up when he got to a certain point here, and he just felt like he was just going through the motions. I'm not there yet, but I also haven't gotten nearly as far as he has. So we'll see how I do. All right, so I have talked way too much, so let's get on with the game. Event phase. I finally got one. I finally got a hero. Okay, I finally got a hero. So, where are my heroes? What did I do with them? Oh, they're right here. I just stacked them up over here. Now, you're supposed to draw them randomly, and the different heroes, you've got riflemen, you've got NCOs, and you've got one, I think there's 8 in here, yeah, and you've got one officer. They all do different things. Obviously, the riflemen give you good stuff, the NCOs will give you a few more things, and the officers really, rifleman just didn't want to be in my hand. The officer gives you some serious good stuff, more control and stuff like that. So I've got 8 here. I'm going to take my garrisons. I'm going to pour them out for a second. I'm going to put all these guys in here, and I'm going to mix them up. I'm going to pick one. See what I get. I hope I at least get an NCO. Riflemen, that'll be fine. I think there's like 4 riflemen, 3 NCOs, and 1 officer, or maybe there's 5 riflemen or whatever. So I don't know what my odds are, but let's see what I got. Yeah, I got a rifleman. Okay, that's fine. So I'm curious, and I'm going to do it on camera, and I'm going to waste a little bit of time, but that's okay. I'm sure you're curious too as you're watching this. What the heck? I got 1 NCO, 2 NCO. Yeah, I was right. It's 3 NCOs, so I had a 50-50 chance of picking a rifleman, and I did. So I got the least, the lowest hero that I could, but it's a hero. I don't have a hero yet, so I'm kind of excited that I get a hero. So what heroes can do, and most of you watching this probably have already played D-Day games. You know the heroes. But the rifle and NCO, I can put them on an infantry. Now the officer, I could put on a battalion headquarters, and that would give me more command. Rifleman will just control that unit. So that unit, I can, he will always be under command. The NCO would command everybody on their hex. So even if I don't have a battalion headquarters, I could still control all of them. The officer would control the entire battalion, all tanks and all engineers within that battalion. So that's pretty sweet. And also 2 infantry. What does that mean? 2 infantry at the end of the action phase. I'm not sure. All on hex during any phase of any field of fire. Yeah, so I mean it can do other things, and I'll have to look that up because now I'm looking at this and I don't remember but this is really cool. The officer can pick up other units and continue moving. So it can be floating through and just grab another unit and continue on with them. Anyway, and then the standard stuff of, it's a weapon wild card, except close combat and flanking. But an officer, that's another thing. Officer satisfies flanking. Oh my gosh, how cool would that be? If I had the officer and I could just go up to a unit and if it has flanking, I just go, I got an officer. They get +1 strength if I need it. Close combat to get another card. So this is going to be my close combat guy. And then I can sacrifice him if I need to. I hope I don't ever have to do that. I don't like sacrificing my heroes because they're heroes. All right, so the question is, where do I put this guy? Who do I put him with? Do I put him over here with these advancing units? Do I put him over there with Suribachi? I think I put him over here because these guys are going to be in the fray longer than those guys. Once those guys take Suribachi, again, I think I'm going to take them off the board. I'm going to take the whole division off the board and gain some points. I won't need them at the current time, and that way I won't have to slog them across the board. So I think I put this guy with one of these units over here. So the question is, which one? I mean, I could put him up here near this guy, and he'd have a better chance, I guess, at, give me more freedom up there. And this is again where the analysis paralysis comes in. I should just throw them on a unit; it won't matter. My two thoughts are either put them down here. I could even put them on this heavy weapons unit, although that wouldn't do me much good if I want a close combat. I can put him somewhere down here where he's with this advancing group and give me some extra power as they sweep around the side. Or I can put him up here and try to help with the black. I think I go ahead and put him down here. So I'll put him on this unit here. He hasn't really done much to be heroic, but why not? Sure. Okay. Oh, there it is. I've done it. I've made my decision. I don't know if it's the right one, but there we go. I have a hero. I'm happy about that. All right. So we're on the Japanese fire phase. We got everything over here is disrupted. That black is disrupted. We're not in field of fire of anything else really. We're not in intense field of fire of anything. I got some steady fire up there from brown. I got some steady fire down here from purple, and then I got a little bit of steady fire here from my yellow position. And that's about it. So the letter actions are really what's going to kill me if it does anything like the R's and whatnot. So let's see. All right. Well, I got a black R, which the black are all disrupted. Although I got a black unit that's fairly close up there that may end up redeploying. Well, black units won't redeploy if I remember right. Anyway, so and I got a purple tank, and I got the M action. So let's see what that does. All right, so the yellow. And if there's a black that can do the action, then the black will do the action and yellow positions will do nothing. R is resupply, place 1 depth marker and fire. again, all my blacks are disrupted, so they won't do that action. So all they're going to do is lose their disruption markers, as usual. So the yellows are going to do the action, if I have any yellows that can do the action. This yellow here is disrupted, so he's going to become undisrupted. That's all he's going to do. And then let's go around the board. I got nothing in sector 2, so I'm good there. So yeah, the quarry is my only yellow. So I think he's gonna. I'm gonna end up getting a depth marker underneath that, because I got resupply, place 1 depth marker, and then fire. If it's occupied and U.S. units are in field of fire, if it's occupied and no U.S. units are in field of fire, it will move 1 unit closer to an empty position hex and fire if units are in field of fire. So again, I don't know, like, do I take the ones way up there? I can't recall. I mean, I want to say no, but I also want to say yes, because otherwise I got a whole big area there where nobody is. So I think they start moving this way. I'm going to re-look at that just to be sure. I don't know if my card will tell me quickly or if I'm going to have to look back in there. All right, redeploy, occupied position with no units in field of fire, moves to the next position. Yeah, the next position hex within 3 hexes of its current position, and with U.S. units near and fire. So I think if there's no U.S. units that are near it, it won't move. Let me just double check that, because it seems like in Tarawa and some of the other games, they did. You know, I went all across the board and started moving people. So hold up a sec. All right, yeah, so I'm right. The card is wrong. I gotta correct that. So occupied position, the Japanese unit in the position hex redeploys to an unoccupied position hex within 3 hexes of its current position and closer to the nearest U.S. unit. Not close to near. It doesn't have to be near the U.S. unit. It's just closer to it, closer to the nearest one. And then if there is a unit within field of fire, it's going to fire. So yeah, I got to go all across the board and do that redeploy action. So let's, for the first time, move up over here and see what we have. Do we have any occupied yellow positions? I actually think we don't. That's it. No. Yeah, I don't have any occupied yellow positions, so nobody's going to redeploy. So that was a waste of time. I have to look for that, but I guess I know now, so that's good. So the other thing is going to be reinforce. Place a reserve marker and a depth marker. Reserve unit with a depth marker and no fire. I forgot to do this guy. That guy is going to get a depth marker and he's going to fire. I forgot about this guy. I mentioned him and then I didn't do what I was supposed to do. So he is going to get a depth marker. And I have armor in play in here, and that's why I put him in the cup, so I can't tell if it's armor when I draw it out. Because if armor comes out, then I have to place a tank, and that's a whole other piece of crap. So let's see, it's just regular depth. So that's good. I mean, it's possible that I will never pull the armor, but there's 3 of them in there, divided amongst. I mean, they could all be in the sector 3. They could all be in a sector 4, because you mix the depth markers up, and then you divide them up as they should be. And so I don't know where the armors are, the tanks are. All right, so that guy got a depth, and then he fires. So these guys are in steady field of fire. So if I have any triangles in here, they get hit. There's a triangle. There's a triangle. Sweet. I just healed him, I think, and now he gets hit. But that's the way war goes. All right, so that guy gets hit, takes a disruption. Looks like I'm on green, so that happened. So that's 1 unit. These guys, oh, these guys are in, I think it's these guys are in, oh, all of these are. Okay, all 3 of these are. This guy is not. So if I have another diamond, he's going to, there we go. Hey, look at that, another diamond. Do I have a diamond down here? I do not. I have my hero. All right, so this diamond takes a hit. So that's 2 hits, 2 disruptions. It could have been worse because I don't think I'm going to be attacking with this guy just yet. But now this is getting serious. My quarry is getting beefed up, and they are I'm in their field of fire, so they're going to continue hitting me if I don't do something about them. So then that begs the question, do I go ahead and bum rush them like I did with the black positions? I don't know. It's not a question for right now, so I'll reserve that to figure it out later. All right, so now I got that's all the yellows. The blacks didn't do anything because they were all disrupted. And I don't think a black does a resupply or does the redeploy action. They stay with their groups, with their positions. All right, so I got purple. There's no purple up here, and it's just a fire, but it's got armor. So there's like no letter actions that are gonna happen. So nothing up there, nothing up there. That guy's a purple, and that's the only one. And I don't have any tanks in its field of fire, so I'm good there. Now I just gotta hope this guy's not in field of fire. These guys are. So if I have a triangle here, and I don't, so I'm good. They were disrupted from the artillery last turn, but they don't get hit from the purple. Okay, so that's it. Yeah. Now the blue. All right, blue is the M action, so it's going to fire with machine gun, which means that their field of fire extends one with machine guns, and if they don't have anybody within field of fire, then I'm going to do mortar fire. And then if they're unoccupied and within 3 hexes, then they do the muster. Yeah. All right. So unoccupied within 3 hexes is right here. I've got this guy in Suribachi. But the muster is place a reserve unit with a depth marker. I don't have any more reserve units. I don't even have any depth markers in one. So I'm starting to whittle these guys down. So that's not going to do anything. I got nothing in sector 2. Sector 3, I have a blue there. I got a blue up there. That's occupied. Now, see, maybe I shouldn't have done that with the command post, because I think the command post counts as a unit for a field of fire. Occupied, no US units in field of fire. It will mortar fire. Hit US units with target symbol within 3 hexes. All right, well, the command post doesn't have a target symbol. It's got a star, so it won't get hit from that guy way up yonder. That's the only thing within 3. So no mortar fire there. Then I got this guy right here, who is blue and unoccupied and within 3, but not within field of fire. So that is muster. Place a reserve unit in a position with 1 depth marker. So this is how more of these guys are going to start coming out. So I take a unit, and I take a depth marker, and place them there in the one that's 3 away. Yeah, okay, so that's depth. And that's my units. And I place them here. Alright, so yeah, that's how all those empty positions are going to end up getting filled, is with the M action and with the R action. We're reading. The M action, at least they don't fire. Well, the reserve, the reinforced, they don't. So what the heck? Muster and reinforce are basically the same thing. Muster is place a reserve unit in a position group with 1 depth marker. This is replace a reserve unit with a depth marker. It's the same thing, and then neither of them fire. So basically, it's just they're going to reinforce on 2 letter actions. So, all right. So that's that. That's the Japanese fire phase. We're in good position where we're not taking many hits, and I think that's key. All right, so we're on to the second event phase. Wouldn't it be lovely if I got another hero? I got naval gunfire. Sweet. There must be a lot of naval gunfire cards in here, because I'm picking up naval points left and right in this game. Yeah, so that gives me 2 naval points. So that's good. So we just did 2 event phases and got 2 really good events. So maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe these are more 50-50 good and bad. I don't know. All right, so now I'm on my U.S. action phase. Yay. Okay. So here's where we tank the crap out of these guys and try to reduce those fortifications. And then what was I going to do with this guy? Let's see. Oh, that's the other nice thing about that fire card is, once again, I didn't undisrupt anything on Suribachi. Oh, I did undisrupt yellow. That's okay. But I didn't. So brown is still good. So these guys that are stuck in the middle of these two are not taking a hit anytime soon. So this guy needs naval. No, he doesn't need naval. He's just got. All right, but that's the deal. Okay, so I got these guys who are too far away to hit Suribachi, so they're gonna come after this guy. And with any luck, I'll get the color and the symbol, and they'll go away. Let's do Suribachi first, though. So I need to draw one, look at the landing, and that's the color I'm going for. All right, so I want yellow. And going with these tanks, I want a yellow circle. I got a yellow circle. Nice. Okay. Yellow circle. Again, look at our barrage chart. Gives us this. It disrupts the entire stack. Woohoo! It destroys. The artillery's already gone. It's going to destroy a depth marker, and I get a possible fortification hit. I think the depth marker's already gone. I already destroyed that last time. So that's okay. So they're disrupted. The entire stack is disrupted, and that's important. All right, now we try to get the fort. And so doing that, I would draw a card and look at the landing symbol. Is it? Let's just set up. Okay. Yeah, I think it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. It doesn't. I either draw a card, look at the landing symbol, and draw another card and try to hit that, or I draw this card and it's got to hit one of these three symbols, or the three symbols on the barrage card, which was this one, or the three colors. Either way, I'm not gonna. I mean, I'm just gonna go with this. So if the landing symbol matches one of these three, then I've hit the. And I got the brown. Okay, so good. So I got the brown. So that's fortification. And I think that was a level 3 fortification, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it was. So that fort is toast. So now, the next time I barrage, I can hit the fort below it. And I have more tanks. So when I hit the fort below it, and in fact, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take that fort now, and I'm going to stick him on top of these units, but underneath this one, because this one's naked right now. He's got no fort buddies. So, and the thing is, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, so this is an overstack. I think once I destroy that fort, the unit goes away because he's overstacked. One moment, please. And of course, it doesn't say. It doesn't say anywhere. It doesn't say anywhere in the book whether if you eliminate a fort through barrage that the units in that fort go away as well. There's nothing from all the notes that I made on forts that say anything about, it's got barrage, about how to barrage, but it doesn't. It says reducing forts, and it says, once you reduce a level 3 fort, it's removed from the game. So I have to believe that this position can no longer hold 2 units, because the position cannot hold 2 units unless it's got a fort. So I got to think that this guy's gone, and that's my ruling. He's gone because he's got nowhere to be. The fort collapsed on him when it got hit by the tanks. So there we go. All right, so that's these guys. Now let's hit them again. And let's barrage that second fortification. So that's the key to the game. That's the key to hitting these guys, is you get in there, you just got to take the hits, you reveal the fort. Hang on, Chewbacca's going off. Alright, I'm going to turn that on silent so he doesn't bug us anymore. But that's the thing, is now the fort and the units are unrevealed. So now I can't barrage them. I can't barrage him. I've got to now go in and attack. So the question is, you can't barrage and attack a position on the same turn. I haven't barraged that fort. Is it a separate position? Can I still attack? I could close combat him, because I can barrage and close combat on the same turn. Well, let's leave it for now. I guess I will have to attack him again, because there's no other way to reveal that fort, and I can't barrage it until it's revealed. Right. So anyway, I got that one. That's good. So what did I do over here? Because didn't they have 2 forts? No, those black positions didn't have 2 forts. The quarry has 2 forts. Okay, so I haven't encountered 2 forts anywhere but here. Okay. I'm not going nuts. I'm not. All right. This guy needs flanking, and he needs close combat. If I close combat in there, the rocky area gets an extra card. So he would get 1, 2, 3 for close combat, 4 for the strength, and 5. A 5th card for the rockiness. So that is not a good close combat target. So I need to try to eliminate that depth marker. So I need to barrage them. Now, I haven't used my tanks that are over here, so I can barrage. Yeah, let's do that. All right, I'll barrage this location with the tanks, and with any luck, I will get color and position, and I can maybe eliminate that depth marker. I've had real good luck with my barraging so far. I mean, so it's probably due to not have any luck. I have also had some severe misses, but I think I've had more success than I've had misses. So, all right, so that's a triangle. I want a yellow triangle. I got neither. See, there you go. I jinxed myself. So, all right. So no barrage happens there. So then, now what do? Do I send in naval? Because I've gotta try to hit him. All right. Well, while I'm thinking about that, let me barrage these guys with these guys. These guys have already gone. They're the guys that hit the mountain. So let me barrage these guys with these guys, and then yeah, I can hopefully try to knock out that depth marker. That's my goal there, is to knock out the depth marker. So again, I need a brown. I need a diamond. I got a brown triangle. All right, well, halfway there. I got a 6+ with the fire color only. So yeah, that's not going to do me any good. I needed that. I needed the both, so I could try to knock out the depth marker. So that didn't happen. Oh well, it was worth a shot. He's already disrupted, so that barrage did nothing. But I had nothing else to do with those tanks right now anyway. So, so yeah. I mean, if I was to attack that guy, and if I didn't have the weapons because of the flanking and the close combat, at best I could be 2-1. They're revealed, so at best I could disrupt and eliminate. So I could still attack him. But what would I need? He's not in rocky terrain, so really I need 6. I need 18 strength. Don't know that I have that. These guys, I think I decided I'm not too worried about them. Well, no, I can go ahead and hit them, and then I take out some more artillery by doing that. So I do want to take these guys into here. So that limits me to this stack, that guy, and this guy. So do I have enough strength to do that? I got 6. I need 18. I can use 3 points of artillery too. I've got plenty of artillery left. No, I don't have plenty. I only have 1 point of artillery left because I've used 9 already. So, but I can still, if I need that 1 extra point to put me over the top, I'll do it. All right. So I got an engineer here. The guy below him is disrupted. How is he disrupted and he doesn't have a step loss? Oh, I think that's why. Because this morning I had the what do you call it? I had the HQ phase where I healed him. Alright, so he was disrupted because he took a hit last turn, so he can no longer act. So that sucks. I got 7 here. 8, 9, 10, 11. Is that a bluff hex side? I can't tell. No, it does not appear to be. It's bluff all around the mountain, but coming straight here, it's not a bluff. That's good news. Alright, so I've got... That gives me 9 plus 8 is 17. Halved is 8.5. 8.5, 12.5, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I could add a point of artillery too, just to just to do it. And so that would put me at 3-1, which would knock me down to 2-1. Oh, wait. So it's for every weapon requirement that I don't meet. Move it to the next highest row. Oh, no, for every weapon requirement, yeah, move it to the next highest row. If more requirements are still not met, shift it 1 to the left. Okay, so it's like if I got to 1 to 3, but I'm over here, I would shift it that way. So yeah, so I'm at 3-1, but it'll put me at 3-2. It would still eliminate the depth marker, so it's well worth it, right? Because I've definitely have 3-1. I don't have close combat. I don't have flanking, but I have everything else. I got machine guns. That's the only other thing that's there. So it puts me at 3-2. I have a revealed marker. So I go straight to here, and it's JX. JX is depth markers eliminated. He's already disrupted. So, oh, but I barraged him. Yeah, but had I known, I mean, again, I'm gaming it. I'm backing up. I'm going to say I didn't barrage him, and I know but the barrage did nothing. So it had no effect. Had I thought about it more, I would have realized that this is the best way to go, because I had the strength and I got nothing else to do with the strength. So it's the easy way to go. There's no question. Whereas the barrage is just a chance. So I'm going to say that. Sorry. So I hit this guy. Depth markers eliminated. He's still disrupted. And so that's gone. And he's not in communication. Since he's not in communication, depth markers eliminated. Okay. So that was these guys. That was this guy, and that was these guys. So my heavy weapons finally did something. Congratulations. Alright, so now these guys are going to blow into this guy. And if I can hit him and move him off, he'll move to the blue, but then I'll cut him off. And then when I cut him off, he's then he'll go away. He won't keep moving back. So I need flamethrower and machine gun. I have flamethrower and machine gun. It's 11. Okay, here's where I need to use that one artillery point I have left. Right? Because I've got 11 going into here. Oh, but it's wait. This is a level what? This is a level level 5. How high is that? Are these both level 5s? I think that's level 4. That's level 5. Maybe this is level... There's somewhere that says... I think it's these two positions are the only level 5s in the game. It's this one and this one. Right? Maybe it's this one and this one. That looks right. Right? That and that. You got that circle there? Yeah. So I think those are the only level 5s in there. So that said, level 4 or level 5, I mean, whether it's level 4 or level 5 doesn't matter. Alright, so Japanese unit strength doubled. Bonus card in close combat. So that means that this dude's a 10. So I can't kill him. Can't kill him until I have more strength. What do I need to kill him? If he's a 10, I need 20 strength. So in the morning, I can come with these guys and these guys, and I might have it. This would be 11 and then 22, yeah. So I would have it in the morning where I would double him. And I think if I double and I have the weapons, then he's dead. I think so. No, he's just disrupted. So I need to triple him. I need to triple him. So I need 30 points to get that guy in that position. I guess it makes sense. He's at the top of the mountain. He has the high ground. Haha. Yeah. Star Wars. Anybody? The only way I can kill him when he's alone is to get 3-to-1 strength or close combat him. But he's on level 5, so he's going to get an extra card for close combat. So I could do that now. I could close combat him now. Bonus card in close combat, which honestly would only give him 2 cards. But then I would be abandoning that spot. I could move down with these guys. I could move down, yeah. And then that would undisrupt some of those guys. So yeah, let's do that. Let's close combat this son of a gun. And I will come in with 3 cards and he will have 2. Right? Right. This could be a mistake, but I only need 1 hit to get him. And if I get him, yeah, if I get him, is this spot in communication? I don't think it will be, because if I come in here and I kill him, I've got these 2 controlled, so he's out of communication with that. And honestly, if I control this and this, then this guy's not in communication. Oh no, he is, because he can come around this way. Yeah. So all right. So I get 3 cards for my 6 steps and my flamethrower. He gets 2 cards for his 1 unit and being in the mountain. So I've just scaled the mountain and I'm jumping in to try to kill him. I don't want red right here. I didn't get red. Nice. Okay. So all I need is 1 red because he's already disrupted. Oh, let me move. I'm sorry. I'm not showing you my close combat field. So I need a red. I didn't get a red. Darn. All right, so now he's got the initiative again. But if he hits me, I still have 1 card, and he's done. Unless he gets that stupid reinforce. He didn't hit me, and U.S. fire on counterattack doesn't happen. Because he's not in counterattack. So now I have 2 cards to get a red. And hope that not one of them is a reinforce. No, that's 4 cards in a row with no red. The odds are that this is a red, right? Right? It's gotta be. It's gotta be. It's not. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that was the strangest close combat. Look at that. They're like almost all the same colors. I got orange, green, brown on most of them. And then orange, green, brown, and purple. And that's, wow. Interesting shuffle. Okay, so yeah, I just close combated him and nothing happened. So I don't get disrupted. I just go back and sit there. And I decided that, oh, that's right, I hit this guy, I eliminated him with that hit as well. So now I need to flank him though. And maybe that is what I should have done, is move over here and then move that guy in there. But I really wanted to kill that guy. I really wanted to knock him out. So it's what I did. Next turn, maybe I'll come here and then, well, I don't know. It'd be nice to knock this guy out and just start moving in. Just keep this guy disrupted while we whittle down him with barrages. And that's going to be the interesting question too. Well, I guess no. If I barrage this one down to where it's got no fort, the units are still there. The other one couldn't stay there because it didn't have the support. I couldn't, you can't have more than 1 Japanese unit on a spot. Anyway, all right. Oh, and I haven't been showing you. Shoot, I went back to my old ways of my first 6 videos and wasn't showing you what I was doing. All right, so I think that's everything I can do here. I can remove some disruption, but I haven't. Oh, I can move units. What happened? Oh, I still had to decide what to do with this guy. Shoot. Yeah, so it's going to take 30 points, right? Is that what I said? No, it's going to take... Yeah, because they're doubled, so it's 10 in Rocky, and I need to triple them. I don't have flanking, I don't have CC, so what I really need to do is barrage them so that they're disrupted. And I tried with those tanks and I missed. That's what happened. I tried to barrage with those tanks and I missed. And then I said, well, shoot, I don't know what to do. So I moved down to the other guy. So I kind of have to use a naval. Although I could... No, that's right. I used all my artillery. So, yeah, I kind of have to use the naval. Because I don't want that guy to shoot at me. And I want him to be disrupted so I can start moving around him. So I'm going to bring the naval airstrike in. And I think, yeah, I mean, the naval barrage was supposed to come at the first part of the turn. Yeah, I know. But it's what I want to do. So I'm gonna naval barrage him. Should I play by the rules? If I do, I'm going to take fire. I can still close combat him. Oh, that's right. I decided, yeah, close combat would be a dumb idea because he'll get 5 cards. I mean, I could come in with the house, right? I could bring in as many steps as I can, and I could go 5 cards against him. I mean, it would be an epic battle. But how much do I really want to do that? Is it worth it? Sure would be interesting. And if I'm going to do it, I got to do it because I'm sitting here talking about it for too long. Yeah, let's do it. Screw it. This is going to be a bad freaking idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. All right, so I'm going to jump in with these guys, and I know end of game stuff. So let's see. I need to get... I need to get 12 steps in there and a flamethrower. So really this is it. I leave the engineer over here and I come in with these. So that's 12 steps. Gives me 4 cards. And I got a flamethrower, gives me 5. So it's 5 on 5, he's not disrupted. This is a dumb idea. But I'm going to try it anyway. Because I don't like the idea of him not being disrupted and me not being able to get around him. So, let's see if this works. Are you excited? I'm not very excited, but I think a 5 on 5 card, close combat, is interesting. Close combat is not my favorite part of this game, but you know, it is what it is. Alright. I'm having reservations. Let's do it. Alright, yellows. I don't want to see any yellows. I didn't see any yellows. Okay, good. We've got the initiative now. We've got the initiative. Got a yellow. Conscripts surrender. Oh! Ooh! It's a conscript. It's a conscript. Okay, hold up a sec. Hold up a sec. This could blow this wide open. Conscripts only applies if drawn from a U.S. pile. It was. If the Japanese unit is not elite, which it's not, is not a tank, it's not, and it has no depth marker. Dang it, it's got a depth marker. The unit is eliminated, combat is over. Remove the unit from play. This event is discarded if drawn from the Japanese pile, or the unit is elite, or a tank, or has a depth marker. Oh! So close. If I'd have drawn that, because now it doesn't, no, I guess it still does, it's just disrupted. Oh gosh, that was so close. I almost ended it with 1 card. That would have been brilliant. All right, hang on a sec. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. My son, who was staying over at his friend's house, texted me to ask me if he and his buddy can go to 7-Eleven. I love that he's responsible. So I said yes. All right, so that was me, and that made my heart flutter. If that would have worked. All right, but at least I hit him. He's disrupted. He loses a card. So now he's down to 3 cards. I've got the initiative. I gotta hope that I retain the initiative. All right, okay, good. Again, no yellow. U.S. withdrawal hit. I'm not withdrawing. All right, let's get a hit here. Yes. No event. Get a hit. This guy is eliminated. So he goes up here. Oh, oops. And they lose another card. All right. So now I've got him down to 1. I've got 3 cards. Even if he hits me, I'll still have 2 cards. So hopefully no CC reinforce. Heroism. Okay, it's not a hit. I think, does that cancel out? Or does it just happen? Add a card to the card pile, revealing and remove a card from the other card of the pile. If drawn from the Japanese pile, the Japanese unit has no depth marker. Add a revealed depth marker. Well, that just, oh, wow. Okay. Well, okay then. Add a card, remove a card. Well, I guess I'll just do this. And then he gets a depth marker. Crap. There is no depth marker in this. Okay, so I'm still in business because there's no depth markers left in Sector 1. So he can't get a depth marker. Okay, well, that's good then. So it could be all over here still. I need a yellow. No, CC reinforce. So, oh, no, good golly. Add a card to the Japanese pile. And if it has no depth marker, draw and place a depth marker. Well, it has no depth marker, but it's going to get another friggin' card. How is this happening? I had him on the ropes. Because now if he hits me, I have no more cards. Oh, golly. He didn't hit. This is the strangest close combat I've ever seen. He still hasn't hit me. But he keeps getting cards. Alright, I need a yellow right here to end it. I got it. Okay. Wow. I hope that was exciting to you. Because it was very strange. Alright, so he's gone. No longer disrupted. And my 3 units jump in there. One of them gets disrupted because he's overstacked. And that's going to be what? Green. Okay. And then they're done. I can't believe out of 5 cards I didn't take a hit. And he kept getting cards and I didn't take a hit. And I was able to get him down. That was amazing. Okay. Okay. So that happened. That's good. Alright, so Suribachi's looking alright now. Because now I got these guys in here. I can take this over without worrying about anything. So I'm going to move. I guess I'm going to move my engineer over here. This guy was disrupted. He's going to lose his disruption. And he's done. I can start moving more units around here. I can start kind of coming around and just closing them off, I think. Yeah, let's take this guy here. I run the risk, though, of being too far from my command post. Oh, his 128's right there, so that's fine. They're the guys that just did close combat. So he's going to hop over here on top of that guy. He's got to stop in rocky terrain. I think now, yeah, I move these guys over. I'll drop that guy there. He's with his HQ. And then I'll bring my heavy weapons over here. Alright, I only have 1 unit here. So I can... Where are the 328s? I think I have one. No, it's a 228 up there. Where's the 328s? Okay, I got the HQ there. Okay, so let me marry this guy with his HQ. Yeah. Oh, and the other thing is, I took out another. Oh no, I didn't. I'm sorry. That was the opposite side. I did that. This guy I did not take in another strange close combat. But is this okay? Yeah, I did. I took out that artillery. So Sector 1 is now down to 3 artillery. That's nice. All right. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these guys off of here. So that now, as an action, 2 of these guys can get undisrupted. There's only one undisrupted guy underneath there. Yeah, okay. And then that's pretty much all I can and want to do over here. I can move that 27 over to here. Do I really need to? I might, just in case I need extra strength coming in. Sure, why not? Let's bounce this guy off of those tanks and then over to here. And these tanks I used. So yeah, that's it over there. And then I can, just for the heck of it, I'll move these guys over here. I'll move these guys over here. I'll move them on top of the tanks. And then I'm close up. I may have moved those 328s out last time. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But I'm doing pretty good over there. All right. So I'm now over an hour, and I'm not even to the 4th Division or the 3rd Division yet. Okay. So, all right. What do we got going over here? Let's see what we can do here. All right, so what did okay, I wanted to hit that fort, right? I want to nail that fort with some barrage. The unit's revealed, but the fort is not. How did I do that? Why does this have a fort? Oh, because it's got an F. Okay. Why is the unit revealed, but the fort is not? Oh, because I barraged it and I knocked the fort down, and the fort comes in unrevealed. No, I think, though, I read that. I just read that. The fort comes in revealed. Yeah, so like this one over here is not revealed because it was already there. But this one, because it got replaced, it's revealed because it comes in the same way as the guy that it replaces. I think I had that right. So anyway, yeah, so class 3. So I just need to hit that guy one more time. I got tanks here. I know I got tanks here. Yeah, so let's barrage them with this. And try to knock that unit down. All right, so I got a triangle. All right, so I need to get a red. I need to get a red, because that's my landing symbol. I need to get a red triangle. I got neither. All right, but that's okay, because I have another set of tanks that I'm going to use. All right, so those guys went. Now I got the tanks underneath here, and I need a red, what? I need a red diamond. I want a red diamond. I got a red diamond. Sweet. All right, so that means I have a chance at hitting the fort, which is what I need. And there's nothing else there. The only reason I'm barraging this, well, I disrupt it. So that's one thing. All right, so he's disrupted. That's a good thing. Whoops. And now I need to get the what do you call it? Okay, so I need to get the fire, again, I'm bouncing this to that to another, so I need to get the landing symbol that matches one of these 3 colors. And I got a red, so there we go. That fort is no more. That joker has no forts. All right, good deal. Now, I think I can barrage and close combat on the same turn, right? So maybe I could just close combat this guy and just do away with him. Let me just double check that. I don't know if I have it written down somewhere. Barrage, no, okay, maybe it's on close combat. May not enter a hex, may enter a barraged hex, but not an attacked hex. Okay, so I could close combat that. If I do, it's one unit, it's disrupted, so I need one hit, it gets 2 cards. So I could do that. I could jump in with these guys and close combat it just to get it out. Just to get it out. And I think I'm going to do that. With which group? I think with this group. Yeah. And then I got these guys that can start advancing on the quarry. They'll take a beating for a couple of turns, but then gotta reveal it. Alright, so these guys are coming into close combat, this guy. So I've got my standard 3 cards. He gets 2 cards for strength. All I need is 1 hit. So I get 1, 2, 3. He gets 1, 2. And it is a black. So I need blue. Blue is the color we're looking. Well, blue is the color we're not looking for from here. Didn't get a blue. Okay. Got a blue. That's it. I've had really good luck with close combat this round. Alright, so he's gone. These guys didn't get disrupted. They didn't get hit. And I have now eliminated that black position. Yay! Alright, so this guy is still in communication. So he's an elite unit. He goes back up into the pool up here. Okay. These cards weren't used. This guy goes away. Alright, let's see where we are on... Okay, I got 11 minutes left on this. So let's see how far we can get before I have to pull the tape out. Alright, so these guys, I think... Yeah, I'm advancing... Ooh, the problem with this is I don't have any infantry here other than the heavy weapons. So if I advance here and I pull a fire card, oh yeah, if I pull a fire card, the poor engineer's going to get hit. So here's the thing: if I just advance with these 2 guys, there's a very good chance I won't take a hit. Even well, no, they're in intense, so. That doesn't matter. They'll still take a hit. My bad. Oh, well, you barely saw that. I was, yeah, right up in there. So, if I advance, though, yeah, I kind of need some... I maybe shouldn't have advanced with this group. Yeah, so let's hold off, and let's do this. Let's get my hero... and this dude in here. So I'm going to do this number. I'm going to take a headquarters over here. I'm going to take a heavy weapon over here. And I'm going to take a hero over here. See that? No overstack. Yeah, so... And then I can move in with these guys next turn. I wasted a turn, but I think that's the way to go. I have a tank here. I could try. Well, I got nobody revealed, so I can't do anything with the tank. All right, so they're done. This guy's done. I can move more units in. This is the 324, so I can move that guy in. These tanks already fired. This guy can't go anywhere. All right, so here's where I start to decide. Oh, I have a tank. There's the other tank. Been looking for that guy. Yeah. I want to leave my tank back, but I don't want to make this guy go in all alone. Why is that? Okay, so he loses his disruption this turn. Where do you move with those? So I can only move 1 headquarters here, and I can move this stack here. I don't think I'm going to do it yet. I can heal these guys in the morning. Hope that they don't get hit by yellow. And then move in. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold off. These guys lose their disruption. I don't know how that guy had a green. Maybe I missed him on the last go around. Anyway, alright. What do I got left? 8 minutes. Okay, I'm doing alright because I think I'm going through these. Now I got the purple here. I think these guys were advancing. Do I send these guys up to purple, or do I keep them with this grouping? I think I keep them with this grouping for the yellows. So I'm going to move that guy over here, over the bluff, and I'm going to move. All right, this guy goes with that guy. Where's the other 125? If I move that guy there, I have a 225. I got a 225. Oh, that's right. This headquarters unit doesn't really belong here. Where are my other 124s? Oh, yeah. Okay, I was starting to move them up. So yeah, they're together now. Is this the other one? Yeah. So okay, the 124s are good. 223. Was this the guy that was out of place? No, I'm good there too. Let me put that tank on the bottom. In fact, move the engineer back and move the tank forward so that I got tanks in position. I don't know if I want them 2 positions up. I might want them back here for protection. No, this is actually probably the best protected spot. They're behind, yeah, they're behind a bluff, so they're only in steady fire of red. So that's okay. Tanks there are fine. Alright. So that's done. What was I doing up here? Oh, I was trying to figure out what to do with that guy. I don't even know where the rest of his buddies are. So it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll just leave him there for now. Or I'll just move him up with these guys. Whatever. He'll join the ranks of the 23rd. Okay. That's them. Let's see, 5 minutes left. So these guys here, I probably want to go ahead and come in here and try to take this position while he still doesn't have a depth. So I got to do infiltration or muff. So let me take this guy in. I'll take him up here. Boom. When he does, he takes fire and no brown, so he doesn't get hit. But now everybody else can move in. So I got a step loss guy here. I got my heavy weapons here. They're gonna come over here. These guys are 2 step loss guys. I think that's fine. Yeah, he can move here. Well, if he moves, yeah, I don't want him here. So I can move him here. And then I can move this guy do I want to try to flank? No, because I would go into his position, so I don't want to try to flank him. So I'm just going to go ahead and move him and stack him with the other guy. Okay, so there's them. Now these guys, the 23rd, they were marching. So 3rd is going to come up to those guys. So these guys I can head that way. So let's do that. Let me go 1, 2 and stay there. And maybe I'll try to get into there. Go 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's brown. Oh, but I cut that off with these guys, so they're not going to muff over here. Whoa. Alright, so these guys up here, and then these 2 over here. And And why am I missing a 123? 1, 2. Is that the other guy that was down here? That's 223. I don't know where the other 123 is. Oh well, that's fine. Okay, so those guys are all advancing there. Now we got to get these guys up the hill. Alright, so this is my headquarters. Going to go 1, 2, 3. And then these guys will go 1, 2, 3. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Over here, these guys will just go 1, 2, and be behind them. These guys here will go 1, 2, 3 over the bluff. These guys will go 1, 2, 3 into the garrison. And then my heavy weapons and my engineers will go 1, 2, 3 right here, commanded by that HQ. Commanded by the 25th. Yeah, I guess that's a problem. I really need to split these guys so that each one of these battalions can take one of those up with them, because I don't think they can control all of them. So anyway, all right, that looks to be about it. Now we do artillery, and I've only got 2 minutes left, so I'm gonna have to pause, and then I will come back with artillery. All right, Japanese artillery. Yeah, so let's go. We got Suribachi, which has all of 3 artillery points left. It has no units over here, so I can use all 3 of them for my guys. Divided by 7 equals 0, because yeah, 3 is closer to 0 than it is to 7. So none, not surprising. All right, I got nothing in well, actually, yeah, it would have divided up, because I got to do sector 2 now. So it's 1 point from here, and it's 20. So it's 10 points in. Oh, I forgot to remove my disruption marker from these guys. I'm going to leave those there, because chances are I'm going to return at least one of them. So it's only 10 points that are coming into here. Oh, and it's okay. Well, great. Gravy. So, all right. So over here, I still got the same thing. I got 20. I got 18 plus 5 coming from there is 23. So, did I knock out any? No, because the only position I've taken is the black one over here. So there's no other artillery that I've taken yet. So it's still 24 divided by 8, or 23 divided by 8 is 3. So I gotta hit 3 units. I can disrupt several of them to avoid that. So yeah, that'll take two hits, and this will take a third. So disrupt. Okay, oops. Alright, so that's artillery. I've got no raid problems. So that's it. Literally another minute, but I was completely out of space. Otherwise I could have maybe done this. Yeah, so that's it. Alright, that's it for turn 12. So we'll come back on the next day. I think I got probably one more turn in me, and then I have to actually pack this up for this weekend. It's going to take me a while to take every unit on every space, and and I think what I'm going to do is just, anyway, it doesn't matter to you because you're not going to see where they are, but basically I'm going to just keep them this way, on a little piece of paper or something, so that I know where they are, so I can bring them right back in and put them where they go. So that's going to take a while, so I kind of need to spend some time doing that tonight, because tomorrow is yard work day and several other things, and I'll have people over, and I will be in here doing things here. So I can't have this out here. So anyway, there we go. All right, that's turn 12. We'll come back for turn 13.